Some say it's as addictive as heroin. Others say it's the cure to their chronic pain.
We're talking about Kratom, a green supplement that can easily be bought across the country. This year, Nebraska made it illegal for anyone under 21 to buy products containing it.
And Pete Cudahy investigates the differing opinions.
I used it every day.
Dylan Lozo struggled with addiction.
I think it was 1,000 grams a month was what I was going through.
Methamphetamine landed him in jail, and when he got out, his cousin told him about Kratom. He thought it would be a safer alternative.
He's like, they sell Kratom at the store, it makes you feel great, like you're on opiates. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, it's not addicting at all. I'm like, cool. So I went and bought it or whatever, and I felt great the first 6 months.
But when he tried to quit Kratom, that changed.
I had to go to the hospital, so they gave me a catheter. I kept telling them, because I kept getting this weird feeling like something's poking me in my stomach, and I couldn't see straight. I was getting double vision.
The side effects were so bad, he kept using Kratom for another year to prevent the pain of withdrawals.
I think when they get onto Kratom, start using it and develop dependence and find that they just can't stop.
Dr. Ken Zuha with UNMC did not treat Lozo, but he's familiar with Kratom.
They are either put into capsules that you swallow or in a powder that you can make as a tea.
He tells me Kratom's commonly used as a stimulant, allowing people to stay up and work longer. But the amount of Kratom a person uses can change how it affects them.
Depending on how much a person is taking in, it can either have a stimulant effect at low doses or opioid effect at high doses.
Buying Kratom in Nebraska is as easy as getting cigarettes or even a vape. You just come into your local gas station and you can find it right behind the counter.
We have some really strict regulations prescribing opioids in our country. And here we have an opioid that people can buy over the counter at a gas station.
7 states have banned Kratom. We've highlighted them on this map. A bill to do that in Nebraska failed in the past legislative session. Lozo wants them to try again.
They're just going to have to make it illegal, just shut it down.
Unlike Lozo, others call Kratom their medicine. In 2018, KETV spoke to Dawn Cipriano, a woman with health issues who used Kratom as a substitute to painkillers, helping her find her relief.
The first day I took it, I woke up, had no pain. I hadn't felt that in almost my whole life.
Now in 2025, I went to over a dozen smoke shops searching for someone benefiting from Kratom. While we found multiple people who went as far as saying it saved their life, no one was willing to go on camera. As for Lozo, he was able to detox, but only after going to a clinic used to get people off of opioids.
I had to go to the Suboxone clinic to get off of it, and I was on Suboxone for 3 months, and then I've been good since.
Even with the medicine, the worst of his withdrawals lasted for 21 days.
I swear to God, the worst thing I've ever been through. Any drug I've ever done, Kratom is by far the worst thing I've ever even tried fathom to get off of. It is horrible. It is absolutely horrible.
It's better now. Lozo has been sober for 5 years, has 2 children, and works a job bricklaying. And he's focused on building a strong personal foundation.
I'm definitely proud of myself because if I can go through that and come out of it, I can do anything.
Reporting from Omaha, I'm Pete Cudahy, KETV, Newswatch 7.